Disappointing afternoon, disappointing result this afternoon. What did you make of it?
Yeah, disappointing, definitely. The lads are all very disappointed. These last two games, we know we're better than what we've shown, we really wanted, to go into these games to take maximum points as we have been all along. But we're just hurting at the moment. But I'm sure we'll pick up soon because we look at that league table and we know that we still deserve to be up there, and all that hard work has got us there in the first place.
You gave a few chances. Did you feel you deserved to lose though this afternoon?
I don't think so. I think these teams, they come to us, or when we go to them, they're desperate to beat us. But at the same time, I don't think they go out of their way to really attack us. They set up well. They make it very difficult for us. But you've got to expect that when you're a team who are up the top of the league. It becomes Teams Cup final. They put in that extra effort. They work really hard to make sure you can't break them down. And like you say, unfortunately, there's not been many chances at either end. A tight game, but sometimes it's just that one chance. We've won games this season like that, and it's important not to forget that we've been on the other side of that a few times this season. So we've just got to regroup, learn from it, and go again.
Disappointing. A decent first half. Did you feel you could have been 1-0 up, perhaps at half time?
Yeah, I think we were a little unlucky. There was a few chances there. We've hit the post. On another day, maybe it just creeps in. At home, when we've taken the lead, we've been very strong, and teams have struggled to come back at us. So disappointed to let them get the lead and then let them try and hold that. But it was a cagey game again. But sometimes it's just not for lack of trying. Sometimes it's just not there for you.
After the game in midweek, were Newport maybe just that little bit fresher this afternoon?
Possibly. We've not got the biggest squad, but we've got a very honest group of lads, and even if they're tired, if they're hurt, and if they've got little knocks and niggles, they're out there giving everything. And I don't think it was a performance that was lacking effort or fitness or motivation, anything like that. The lads were giving everything, but sometimes you get periods in the season where no matter how hard you try, sometimes the harder you try, things just aren't coming off the way they usually are for you. And hopefully, normally, the quality will ring through over the course of the season.
Is there a disappointment in the dressing room over the last two games that you maybe haven't tested the opposition goalkeeper as much as you would have liked to?
Yeah, that's possibly possibly the biggest sort of disappointment for the lads. But again, I think we've worked really hard in those games, and at these times in the season, it is very important to get through these games when you only get a chance or two to try and be clinical and take them. And again, like I said before, we've had games where we've taken those few opportunities that we've had. So we're definitely not being too hard on ourselves at all as a team, because we know how successful we've been so far. We know the quality we've got in that dressing room, and we're looking at those games to come, and we know that we're more than capable of picking up the points we need.
As you say, you've been on a fantastic run coming into this week, so I'm sure it's certainly a case of no panic.
Yeah, definitely. It's always true. You don't get too high when you're winning, and you don't get too low when you lose, and that's very true. We're still in a great position. The fans, I'm sure, will appreciate that as well. They'll see how well we're doing, we just need to sort of learn from these, not just let them slip out of our mind, but learn from them and then move on from them, put them behind, and move forward, which is what we'll do next week.
Cheers, Jon. Thank you.
Cheers, no worries.